Welcome to Skowhegan, Maine, or should I say Skowhegan, or Skowvegas. Depending upon who you talk to, you may hear these pronunciations or more. And regardless of how you are saying it, this enduring mill town has many tales to tell, movies to share, a shameful history to learn from, and the oldest continuously operated state fair in United States. Just an hour and a half north of Portland, 27 minutes from Waterville, and an hour from Bangor, this city of 8,254 people has seen its share of successes from the forest industry, recreational thrills, even the movie industry, with the filming of the Stephen King series Langoliers and HBO series Empire Falls. Skowhegan also makes some of the world's best paper and shoes. Did you know that Skowhegan was originally called Millburn? Though 13 years later, it was named Skowhegan after the original indigenous name. Good thing, too. Millburn sounds more appropriate for a band out of Sheffield, England. Skowhegan got off to an ugly start with the Battle of Norridgewock, in which the greedy and prejudiced from down in Massachusetts broke apart the Abenaki settlement and way of life in this area. It's a sad tale of the murder of a Roman Catholic priest and those he served, women and children too. A monument was erected a ways back in the town of Madison to remind this and future generations of man's past and present capabilities, and pay tribute to the work of Father Sebastian Raleigh. Help me with that pronunciation. Did you know that Skowhegan is home to one of the world's best cheese makers? Congratulations are in order for Crooked Face Creamery, a 14-year-old artisan creamery that operates out of the repurposed Skowhegan County Jail. They entered the world stage of cheeses by taking home a bronze medal at the 2023 World Cheese Awards. Check out their website at upnorthricotta.com or visit them at their adorable shop just there on 42 Court Street. Let's talk about festivals. Every year in March, Skowhegan celebrates the new sap run with the annual Maple Festival, which highlights pretty much everything maple. You will find maple recipes, the Maple Cook-Off Contest, and the much anticipated Maple Dinner, lots of kids' activities, and of course everyone's favorite, maple ice cream. During the Christmas season, there is the Main Street Skowhegan Holiday Stroll. Browse the shops as you take in the holiday tastes, smells, and joy. Annually, with the sponsorship of King Arthur Flour, the Maine Grain Alliance presents the Kneading Conference and Artisans Bread Fair. That sounds delicious. They are working to preserve and promote grain traditions. Every August, tens of thousands of folks come to the longest running agricultural fair in the country. It was first held in 1819. That is 31 years before California became a state. That is also 100 years before the Great Molasses Flood of Boston. Almost every weekend throughout the summer, out at the fairgrounds, there will be a horse and dog show. You'll want to check those out. Did you know that the first woman to serve in both houses of Congress came from Skowhegan? It's true. Margaret Chase Smith was a special lady. Now you know. Let's explore the town's recreation. Who doesn't love kayaking, canoeing, or fishing? Skowhegan has you covered. Why, there is the Kennebec River, Oaks Pond, Lambert Brook, Lake George, Wessarunset Stream, which comes down from Athens. The fish are calling winter or summer. Speaking of winter, are you into snowmobiling? Well then, the Skowhegan Snowhawks Snowmobile Club is making the trails safe for you. The club owns 2 large groomers which allows them to maintain 36 miles of trails in Skowhegan and approximately 20 miles in the Notch area. The Snowhawks work hard to acquire permission from more than 125 landowners for trail use and incredibly maintain 16 bridges to enable winter water crossings. That's a lot of work. If you use their trails, it's high time to support their mission with a large donation. If you can't do that, then maybe you can lend them a hand cutting brush and maintaining trails during the summertime. For those of you with side-by-sides and four-wheelers, the Skowhegan Stump Jumpers ATV Club is busy as a new club making access to thrilling rides possible and safe. Join them, support them, and you can follow the latest activities and news on Facebook. Now you have to admit, Stump Jumpers is a pretty cool name, though I don't think my Honda Foreman is ready for that kind of excitement. You may be interested in the parks in the Skowhegan community. There are a number of parks and opportunities in hiking and getting out from behind that gaming device. Across from the Margaret Chase Smith Library is Taylor Field on Norridgewock Ave. The Skowhegan Community Center has a great play area for kids and a ball field that is the envy of most towns. Coburn Park on Water Street is a gorgeous park with views of the Kennebec River and the Great Eddy. Just off of Heselton Street is Memorial Park with tennis courts and a couple of ball fields. Did you know that the chief engineer for the Boeing 707 was born in Skowhegan? Now you know. Skowhegan Fire Department is skillfully led by Fire Chief Ron Rodriguez, and he and his well-trained staff of 11 full-time employees and up to 20 call firefighters offer continuous fire protection. Now, for those of you whose career as a gamer hasn't quite panned out, maybe it's time to learn firefighting as a volunteer, all the while giving back to your community. A win-win. Now over to the Skowhegan Police Department. Chief of Police David Bucknam is bringing to life the mission of the force with professionalism, teamwork, and commitment to the community. The Skowhegan force has a lot of territory to cover with almost 60 square miles represented. I've had a brother and a grandfather in law enforcement and have never had more respect for what cops go through than today. Thank you for your service. The school system in Skowhegan is MSAD. It's made up of many of the surrounding towns. All members of this district are committed to creating a caring and safe environment which will encourage all students to strive to achieve the highest of academic standards, develop character, be a lifelong learner, and be a responsible contributing member of society. Moving over to industries, on the very south side of Skowhegan is the successful and enormous Sappi Somerset Mill, which employs about 753 people and sits on 2,500 acres. They produce almost 1 million metric tons of coated wood-free paper and 525,000 metric tons of bleached chemical pulp. If you're looking for steady employment, they have a large number of positions open. Regarding healthcare, there are many communities in Maine that don't have quick access to hospital. Skowhegan is blessed to have the Redington Fairview General Hospital on the south side of town. According to their website, they are a local, independent, critical access hospital providing quality, comprehensive health care services. Now, I have a question for you. Do you want to see more videos like this? Well then, please hit the subscribe and the like button. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.